South Africa, the continent's automotive powerhouse, produces over 600,000 vehicles annually. These vehicles rely on critical components made with minerals like copper and cobalt, resources abundant in Zambia. In a push for regional industrial collaboration, President Hakainde Hichilema has urged South Africa to set up a vehicle parts manufacturing plant in Zambia to leverage these valuable resources.
South Africa is already leading in our region in the motor industry. So I think this is a time we should now get these partnerships going. Some of the components of your motor industry can be produced here. Electric batteries, for example. We should locate them here. And they will be part of the South African motor vehicle production.
Speaking when he received credentials from South African High Commissioner to Zambia, SADC Hichilema, and Egyptian Ambassador to Zambia, Mayanda Mohammed, at State House, President Hichilema said Zambia is willing to offer mining licenses to the two countries as part of efforts to attract substantial investments in the mining sector.
We are looking now at a number of tenements, licenses if you want me to call them that, which we would like to partner. Here I must also invoke Her Excellency, the Egyptian Ambassador, which we would like to make available to South Africa, to Egypt, to find partners to partner with us in Zambia in exploiting these mining opportunities. Copper prices are looking good. We have a target of 3 million tons in 10 years' time, and we want to work with South Africa, work with Egypt. So I'll be expressing this when I visit my brother, President Sisi, and I'm looking forward to that visit, but also I expect to visit South Africa again and focusing more on the issues of trade investment.
Turning to Egypt, President Hichilema outlined plans to tap into the country's advanced agriculture irrigation expertise as Zambia intensifies efforts to combat drought and ensure food security.
Egypt has the skills, the technology in agriculture that clearly demonstrates superiority. If you look at what you are able to produce, by and large in the desert, with a minimum water, largely the Nile River and the delta in the Alexandria area. And you produce a lot of corn, so many crops. You farm fish. You produce so much. This country has a lot of land, still even with a drought, has a lot of water, surface and underground. So we would like to further our cooperation in that area.
Meanwhile, Egyptian Ambassador Mayanda Mohammed extended an invitation to President Hichilema to visit Egypt to strengthen bilateral ties.
My mission in Zambia shall start by the intensive and accurate coordination for Your Excellency's most welcomed visit to Egypt. In this context, I should emphasize that Egypt and Zambia share a strong belief in the crucial importance of economic diplomacy. Enriching bilateral relations, particularly that Zambia has created under Your Excellency's leadership an attractive investment climate for the private sector and for the investors.
On the other hand, South African High Commissioner SADC Hichilema applauded Zambia's historical role in South Africa's liberation struggle, acknowledging the bond that continues to unite the two nations.
The growing bilateral trade and investment ties between our two brotherly countries are reflected, in part, by the numerous South African companies that have invested and/or have a presence in Zambia over the past 2 decades. However, Your Excellency, much more needs to be done in the field of economic cooperation. Zambia and South Africa need to increase cooperation in a manner that results in the mutual benefit of both our countries.